So you all look out in your respective directions, walk back towards like a central point.
Can I ask, how far is that thing that I can see? Is it really far, or is it really up close?
It's probably like over here.
Okay.
I would like to add that we shouldn't go south. Just avoid south. I mean, we don't need to go south. Why go south? It's unnecessary.
My good God, Fia, what do you see to the south?
I vehemently, I actually pick Fia up kind of under my arm and go, okay, what is north? And I look at whoever
Wait,
was
you're asking the wrong person.
Who looked north?
I looked north, my guy.
It was Crag, right?
Yeah.
Was it worth going there?
Okay.
There is a big, hump-like thing.
Big
like
hump.
hard shell, but like his head and big legs, but very very big, very big.
Amazing.
I don't know if we want to go there. Like, it doesn't seem like it may be harmful, but it is very big.
Giant turtle sounds a lot better than giant whatever that is. And I literally point back, and as I point back, I point out that it's basically just an extreme version of whatever we just versed. It's hopping over the southern mountain, and it is a giant, behemoth-looking thing with spikes all over its body, a giant maw, and not something that I think we can take on.
You do know that it is currently headed in your direction.
Anyway,
Via and Tau.
It's taking a look at all these flames, and it is pushing its way towards us. So I don't know what giant scary turtle is, but what about west and east? What are we doing?
Yes,
don't know about the east.
Like...
So the west is plains, no cover.
Nothing blocking us?
I mean, it's like over the hill and then just like pretty flat and open. Not a lot of things to hide behind. If you're saying there's something giant, what's giant? We should go north.
Yeah, northwest. Northwest as far as we can.
Photonos, what have you seen west?
I look the same way as Shavit.
Oh.
There's nothing different.
Sorry.
Plains. Okay, so we have...
The direction you didn't look, to be fair, is where you guys came from.
Right.
That's where you landed and came from.
Northwest.
Yeah, we have to go west anyway. We need to be going that way. Let's proceed towards the less spiky looking thing, hopefully.
Are we going this way? Are we going this way? Are we
Like
going
diagonally.
I think northwest
45-degree angle?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick to the middle of the pack also.
Okay.
While we move, is the mushroom able to give me heals? I'm like real fucking bleeding out over here.
Give you
Wait. We have potions.
13.
Oh yeah, we have potions.
13 and 15.
Potions also.
Oh, or also that. Never mind. Maybe we'll just
Either
burn
way.
a spell, save the potions. Okay.
Yep.
I could use a potion.
Those are 2 spells.
Yeah.
I can heal people.
I took
can still use a
20
heal.
something points of damage, 23. So Chevelle is doing a lot better, looking a lot better, crispy clean, outside of some bruises and some cuts.
You guys
Outside
got
of
hurt
me.
in the last battle?
Sorry, shadow jujitsu, whatever you're doing. We don't all have ninja skills. I'm just trying to be a big
got
boy
credit.
over here.
Hit 3 times in the same turn, so yeah, I wasn't great. Thanks for noticing.
He looks at you with death eyes,
God.
covered up in his wraps.
Yeah, holding his lower intestine in place.
That's all you can see through my mounds of animal skins that I'm wearing.
Right. I'm gonna move into the evening. This is the 4-hour block before it becomes night.
We should set up camp.
You're still on top of the
I
ridge.
think perhaps we should go further.
Where are we?
You are still where you were. You did the lookout, you sat down, you healed, rested up a bit, and you spent part of that time climbing up to this point as well.
How far is the next ridge?
It would be 4 hours walk across to get to the bottom of the next ridge, but there's also a river.
I think it would be smart to set up camp.
Yeah, so
if
you guys
possible,
are up
setting
here.
up the dome
You can get
cage
there, but
around
there's a
us.
river.
I see.
Yeah, I don't know. That thing was coming.
Keeping the high ground is probably recommended.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
if the
there's
other
a
one
vision.
north of us was coming right at us, but that big one south of us was definitely coming. So
The north one everyone seemed pretty, like,
They
you know,
should-
herbivore, kind of, like, passive, but big.
That's
That
fine.
makes sense.
All I'm saying though is that thing below us is coming towards those raptors that we left back there, those big boys. So
But we've gotten out of the way of those.
I mean, we've gotten out of the way of those, but it climbed out from the other side of a mountain. It is pretty big.
I mean, I feel like the high ground is better than, like, being in a valley and being surprised by, like,
Right.
a
The
creature
yellow
being
circle
like,
is where you guys
hello.
were fighting.
Right.
High ground, not kill box. That's my vote.
high ground.
Right, so you guys
Let's
set up camp up here?
Agreed.
Cheville recommends setting up camp up high and, if possible, doing the stone thing with the shelter inside again, but
If we can do it upside of a ridge, we might be able to get some.
like a bunker almost.
Yeah.
I mean, so here's the thing: you guys can climb along the ridge too. Go up higher
Right.
if you go like
Right, that's
more
what I
directly
mean.
north.
if we get sort of into like a little like inclining area,
Yeah.
you know, we can
Like-
build up behind it.
You're hiking
Yeah.
at this point, so like pick a direction, and depending on how steep of a climb it starts getting, you gotta make checks.
How far behind us is that thing still? And then, like, how long does it take to cast the spells required to do this, if possible?
Those are probably pretty quick. They're probably just like a round or two, if anything. That thing,
Okay.
I don't know how far it is. It was very far off. I just saw it literally climbing over a mountain.
Yeah, you couldn't mistake it. Like,
Yeah.
Okay,
you
so
can't
it's not like at
see
the
it.
bottom of this.
Yeah,
ridge.
it's like
Okay.
behemoth level. It's
Tarrasque to the south. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's got some spikes and it's got some stuff and it will eat us.
And where's this thing to the north that Craig pointed out?
You can't tell. It's north somewhere.
I mean,
It's not in the mountains, so it's probably closer towards where the river is. You know, probably
True,
over here. You know where it is. It's hard for you to like.
Can I, like, assume anything based on, like, his characteristics? Like, is it an herbivore or does it want, like, meat?
You can.
Essentially, like.
Yeah, I mean, you can roll me an intelligence or a survival check, whichever is better, or a knowledge nature.
So that's an 18.
Yeah, probably not carnivorous.
Okay.
It doesn't have like the jaw structure and other key signs.
So we're, like, probably fine going north, if anything.
We also have to just keep heading west. That's like my main goal. I don't
You
know
do
how many
have to
days.
like head at least a little bit north to catch the latitude.
Yeah, we got to get back up towards that level. I'm curious as to where this river may run, but it's also probably heading back towards the main body of water, so it probably won't help us.
Which way is the river flowing?
It is flowing down past you towards the Elven City.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Towards east, so downhill. All right, cool. Well, we have a general idea. We're gonna just. I would probably put 2 people on watch. I mean, honestly, just to have the security of everything. You know, if we're gonna do that,
alright, that does mean we're gonna have
and-
to sleep longer.
that's honestly right now that's preferable to death. So.
So you guys setting up camp here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right where you are?
We'll take a couple hours of. Yeah. What's the penalty if we have like if we're missing a couple hours from our full rest?
You just don't get
Like a movement penalty or something like that?
you don't get the full rest.
You don't get spell
Oh,
slot
okay.
back, don't get...
I'll give you
else.
like a couple.
I mean, even if we get partial spell slots and we miss
Yeah,
a
if you
couple hours
if you
of
sleep like 6 hours instead of 8, you can get some of them back.
right,
You missed most
don't
of your
fill
run
up the
sleep.
full.
So are you guys like keeping watch while setting up camp, or what's the plan here?
I can keep watch
Yeah.
while they set up camp. I can't really help with all the magic setup camp stuff.
Yeah,
Same.
we should
Where
take
you-
advantage of the insta hut. We should probably hike as far north to like the upper ridges.
So are you guys hiking first?
I mean, we could hike up to the top of the ridge, see if we can get on something on the backside, and then encamp there like we were talking about.
Yeah, we'll probably
Oh,
only
yeah.
get 6 hours of sleep still anyway, but
That's all we need, 6 hours of sleep and then 2 hours of, like, watch.
So you guys will hike up the ridge a bit. It starts getting really steep. Who wants to lead the way?
I'll lead the way since I'm from here.
Okay. Roll me a survival check.
18.
You guys get there, it starts getting very aggressively mountained. It is starting to get like a little more sparse with the trees and just straight up sections. But you guys can do like your little shelf thing, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, if we're gonna recreate the thing we made off the other mountainside, like the little like ledge or whatever, and build into that, is that what you guys are going for?
Basically, yeah.
I mean, I thought we
Double
were
check
just...
that we can actually do that.
Yeah, because you're the one casting the earth-shaking spells at this point.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Okie doke. And even we can even let you sleep the full time so you can regain your spells if they're bent. So.
Jugai, can you roll me a survival check for setting up camp?
22.
Survive. Hell yeah.
You're good. Set it up beautifully. You can just do 2 watches.
I'll be on one of them.
I'll be on another.
Who's up first?
I would say
got a 20.
You don't need the goggles for seeing this thing is kind of sniffing around in the area that you guys were. If either of you want to send him the image of what they're looking at, you can see like it hunched over, kind of like peeks its head up, kind of looks around, is trying to figure out what happened here, where it was. It's eating on some of the dead mega raptors. It's eating them like chicken nuggets.
Oh, fuck this thing.
One would
Uh-huh.
help.
Told you it was big. It was climbing over a mountain.
So it is a Tarrasque. What the fuck?
I told you it climbed over a mountain.
Scale-wise, come on. That's...
Yeah, colossal is big. Big spiky boy who doesn't care about trees.
Quite.
For everyone who hasn't seen it yet, that's what you're looking at. So that's what you see, and it's
No
kind of
longer.
it's kind of sniffing around.
Oh, kind.
So there's a kaiju sitting down below us.
Sick. Well, I cautiously, fucking hang out and do my watch. Not settled. How do we make it fight the turtle?
No.
Let them fight.
You know, I kind of was thinking that. I was like, all right, let's send them against each other. But, you know.
I feel like
That
the
seems
turtle
like a
has a
lot of
chance. Hey, if we
And
just
I
get behind the
guarantee you
turtle,
there's-
right?
Right, yeah, totally. And he just doesn't do some weird 360 spin maneuver that saws us in half or something and crushes
When they're
everything.
that big, they move slower because it takes longer for that energy to push those things along. So, like, even if it
So
does
he
start
retracts
spinning,
his already 20-foot tall legs into his shell and just belly flops us.
yeah, so we don't go under it. Good strategy. I like this.
Cheville, who's on watch with you?
It was me and Grok.
You both need to roll a will save.
Oh no.
Hate it. 13.
You are having the worst time falling asleep after knowing that this thing is sniffing around looking for you.
It's looking for us.
You,
Why is it looking for us?
you guys, you plural. It's sniffing around. You've never
There's
seen.
no-
Hold on. You've never seen anything like this. You know
Yeah.
where it's sniffing around and why it's sniffing around there and why it came there.
Right.
And it is really hard for you to fall asleep after watching this thing for like an hour do its thing, and the fact that this thing exists and could kind of walk up to where you guys are in like 4 strides.
Like I said, unsettled. Also,
Yeah.
I'm not happy that it's following us specifically, it seems.
You are having a really hard time sleeping, and so is Grog.
Shouldn't have made
Well,
it.
as I pass shift, I say, hey, get ready to be unsettled.
Who are you telling that to?
The next
guy
2
who's already
people
seen it?
on shift. Yeah, guy who's seen it and Craig.
I'm already disheveled from everything, so
Great.
I hate it here.
yeah. Not my favorite plane of existence, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You guys haven't even been to the Beastlands yet. This isn't
What?
even it.
Look, I said not my
Definitely not
favorite.
going there.
This is topping the worst. Okay.
You said you were from a different plane, right, guys? How do we get back there?
We need to go west.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, didn't you grow up here? Isn't this like normal?
Fucking hate it.
No, he grew up in a way different environment than.
Right, like it wasn't just Godzilla's.
Yeah. He didn't wake up in Godzilla country. He grew up in the Dakotas.
Like a town.
Warm
Yeah, like a...
Dakotas with a castle in the middle of it. It is going to have a directional dice. It's going to cross back over the river during your watch.
Oh, to the other side.
It just like
Okay.
steps in the river and creates like a small pond. Like the river gets wider now that it's stepped in it.
Jesus Christ.
thank gosh we didn't camp in that little ravine. Boy, howdy.
Kill Kitty just literally stomps on our encampment.
Like, doesn't acknowledge our existence, eats the things, just fucking smashes us. Cool.
Craig, give me a will save.
I gotta make a will save.
Sorry.
Are you keeping watch? Then yes.
Yeah, I'm keeping watch with Craig.
27?
You're good.
And a 24.
You're good. You both sleep just fine.
Do we see anything else? Is there anything
No.
of particular note?
You guys sleep in through the morning to try and catch up on sleep. You wake up about 10:30 a.m. The birds are out. Things have been moving around. You don't have all that, like, the morning jungle sounds of everything waking up.
Alright, well, let's pack up camp as quick as possible and keep this boat rolling. Personally, I'm kind of concerned about days. I look at Alfred and I ask him, hey Alfred, how many days do we have left?
10.
Oh, we need to be hiking.
Big herd.
At the very least, we need to probably get as close as we can to this way, so we can start heading that way.
Got a lap-wise to launch-wise.
Yeah.
Tell me a direction you would like to go to, and then who's leading the way.
I will keep watch
I'll lead
if
the
someone
way.
wants to lead the way.
Roll
Like,
me
I'm
a
so comfortable with this area.
and roll me a survival. Lead the way.
18 survival.
21 for spot.
All right. Are you guys headed down to the river, walking along the river? Are you trying to traverse the mountains? Are you trying to get to the other side of the mountains?
The other side of the mountains, because we're trying to hit that launch, right?
Just safety-wise, like, I'd rather do that than get distracted by a river going one way.
More mountains between us and the kaiju.
Oh, cool. It opens up to a little bit.
Yeah, it actually gets a little more arid. You
There's
guys,
2 of those things.
you guys kind of have this kind of a view. Like, it's not as lush, but it's still mountainy. It's still rugged.
Tire tracks. Looks like a castle.
It's not. Those are just rocks.
A plainer version of the Highlands.
Those are rocks.
Right.
I mean, let's get as far as we can right now. You know,
Yeah.
obviously the day is a little bit spent already. Do we want to follow maybe the edge of the mountains?
I was just gonna say, just in case, especially for tonight when we need to rest again, we can camp in the mountain.
Yeah, I'd rather have something than, nothing.
Mark off another day's worth of food and survivals and spots.
I'm doing the survival and
one
Tyler's
person
doing-
does
Okay, I'm
one
doing the
thing.
spot.
Yeah.
Understood. Never mind.
No, you're good.
I got a
24.
17 on the spot. Evan rolled a 24, I rolled a 17.
Yeah.
Okay. Zach or whoever wants to, roll me a d20 with no modifier.
No, you called it. You called it.
6?
Yeah,
Now it's Mountain's fault. Damn it.
we got a 6.
You guys find this, like, very slimy trail. Mucusy goop. It's not, like, thick, but it's just this, like, trail of a coating
Thin mucus.
that goes
Sweet.
that goes for a while and then goes into the woods.
Well, let's not follow it.
Yeah, definitely not following.
Cool.
Do we have a reason to follow it?
In what direction?
Northeast.
Hmm.
It's like in your area.
So we could walk along and maybe monitor it? The general direction, essentially?
I mean, yeah, you can follow it for a bit if you want.
And I don't, but...
Yeah.
Then don't.
Let's just keep going. I want to
Okay.
keep going.
Another survival, another spot.
18.
I rolled a 1 plus my 6, so 7.
Someone else roll me a d20.
15.
So you guys come into this, there's a small pond kind of at the foot of this mountain, and you see some little thing kind of like buzzing about around it. It's just as you're like walking across, you notice this pond during this 4-hour chunk of time.
Does it look like anything we've seen flying around and floating around beforehand? There's been a lot of weird shit flying around, so...
No, but those who have knowledge of the plains can give me a knowledge of the plains.
And that's
Got a
a
15.
16 plus 8 is what, 22? So...
24.
Good.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
this is, it's some kind of small fey creature flying about. Craig, that like wind chime sound in your head
Yeah.
is probably like once every 50 minutes now instead of an hour.
We're marching towards impending doom.
Yeah.
You guys are out in not the jungle anymore. You're also getting tired from marching.
What time is it?
You can keep pushing forward. Evening between
Okay.
5 and 9.
So probably
If
a
we-
decent time to start setting up, considering we
Right.
gotta Fuck night last night.
Alright, who's setting up?
I can do it.
Give me your survival.
11.
Okie dokie. What are the rest of you up to?
I will keep watch or try and find water.
Roll me a 66.
Me?
It
Okay.
is 2d6. Remember the order that you rolled them.
33.
Alright, you guys set up camp. Who's doing the watch?
I'll do one watch. I'll do the first one.
I will attempt to give advantage if that's how this works.
Sure.
I can do a second one.
Okie dokie.
We're passing the goggles as usual.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What's the
I think
advantage
if
on
we-
goggles again?
You just roll another d20 and take the best one.
For the
Thank you.
spots.
So if we're all taking
For
a
distance.
shift of watch, yeah.
So everyone's looking out
Do we
as
think-
far as they can.
Do we think it's safe to set up my crystal anchor for bonus on close range if you need it? If you need it. No. Well, it gives you a +5 to spot close range, so
Close.
it'd be like, are you doing long or close? We'll just do the long range. I'll save me crystal.
Alright, everyone roll me your things.
No,
I got an 18.
Got a 23.
I got a 24. Marty, you remember this?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're all beating a certain number, so that's all I need to know. Those who go to sleep after the first watch, really difficult to fall asleep again. You've got like this itching feeling. Something's crawling all over you. You guys have set up camp in the middle of an ant road, and they came back across,
Shucks.
and none of you are gonna get a good night's sleep tonight. You are going to wake up without a second night's rest, and you are all exhausted. Going on to the next morning, cock-a-doodle-doo. You kick all the ants out of your socks and underwear.
Can we find somewhere that's not fucking garbage to sleep and sleep for the day?
Sure.
God damn it. How did we not know that it was a trash place to sleep? My
Because
god.
you're not from around here, and
Cause ants!
you were all looking long range instead
And none of us felt
Yep.
them and said, hey,
Makes
let's smack some ants off of us. God damn it.
All I can think about is just Archer. That's how you get ants.
Right.
We just get real fucking stupid when we sleep, and then we have ants apparently.
So, are you spending this time to make camp again and attempting to sleep?
There's literally
Well,
no
we're
point
in
in
a
us
decent-
trying to move at all. We're exhausted.
I mean,
So-
Yeah, there's a
you can push
decent open
through.
area.
Yes, we could. We could also just put our knives right into us. Also, that's not a good
Yeah.
idea.
Or you
Like,
can
we
go to
should-
sleep. Trying to set up camp somewhere else then?
Yeah, we'll hike a little over and check once, twice, and 3 times for them little boys.
Can I super vote that we just encase ourselves in stone? Like it's gonna have enough air for us.
If we're in a tent, the ants naturally go over the tent. Am I wrong?
Well, can the ants
Yes.
enter the
Sealed environment that his magical tent.
It's not
right?
Sure they can.
quite like that.
So that's why I'm
I
kind of
think it's
voting.
just elemental things, right? It's like rain and
Yeah.
like shit like that.
Environmental, yeah.
Yeah, it resists light weather.
That's why I'm voting. We coffin ourselves so that nothing can get at us.
If all the salt has been shaken out, whoever's making camp, roll me a survival check.
Can we get
Whoever
help?
wants to be responsible.
I'll
I got
survival and
4.
set up camp. I still think we should just encase ourselves in stone. 21.
21's great. You make a fine camp. You
yeah.
you lecture Photnos a bit and be like, see how there are not the trail signs of ants going through here? There's not even water
I've never
erosion.
seen an ant in my
If
life.
anybody's on lunch tonight and then feels ants on yourself, tell us.
You're watching for ants, boy.
If you get cold at night,
We just got fucked up by ants, boys.
Is anyone attempting to take watch for the night?
Oh yeah, no, I thought we already had a couple of watches going.
Are we just
Oh,
doing the
is it-
same
Yeah.
pairs each time?
is it night or
I
day?
guess.
It is the morning, so it's between 5 a.m. and 9 a.m. Actually, camp's made, so it is now 9 a.m. to noon.
Are we not encasing ourselves in stone?
With
I don't
what?
think. Yeah, we don't have the spells to
Bending?
burn for
You don't
that.
have-
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
He'd have to rework his spells. So,
I think he's spent.
well, on top of that, if we didn't get the spells back, then yeah, totally. So,
Alrighty then. Well,
normal
let's
camp.
do the
Well,
dual shift
Yep.
sleepy time.
Cool. Roll me your rolls.
26.
Shift goes fine.
23.
Shift goes fine.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You all finally get a night's sleep.
Ah.
You wake up,
Yeah.
and the sun's already hovering, not super high up in the air anymore. You've slept through the day.
Oh god.
2 days of hiking and 2 nights of restless sleep has really taken its toll on you. But you
How
feel
far away are we again?
caught up-ish now.
Well, we're losing days.
So it's
So-
between 5 and 9 p.m. right now.
If it's getting dark, I got plenty of stuff to help light the way. That won't cost spell slots for me and will help us out. So we can march through the night. Well, the fucked part is it sets up a really... Sorry. The messed up part is it sets up a crappy sleep schedule.
We got places to be though. Like, do we know how far away we are from the goal?
I don't. Yeah, so we just
might as well
gotta...
march through the night.
Yeah, we gotta keep heading west. At this point, I'm getting crunch timey.
How do you guys want to travel? Sticking to the mountains around, going through the middle of the plains, going up towards the forest, by the latitudinal line.
I'd
Honestly,
say go up
if-
just to get close to that line, personally,
Yeah.
but I don't know
Yeah,
what
if we're
y'all thinking.
already kind of in between this like open area, we should just be heading it to one point first, and then just beeline it.
Okay. Yeah, you get to that point. Alfred's got his little astrolabe thingy. He's double checking stuff every hour or so. Crag, still about once every 50 minutes. You guys get there. 9 p.m. Sun starts setting. It starts to get dark. You're still in the like open grasslands area. You're not in. You didn't enter back into the jungle yet.
And like, if I can cast dancing lights around us to like kind of move along, you know, if it helps, it helps.
Are you just gonna follow the latitudinal line as best you can?
Probably till we get to a safe enough area, and then we can think about setting up.
You follow along the tree line, which seems to be running parallel to where you need to go. And you come up to another like quick mountain peak just to the southwest. Ooh. You see a body of water, and then it's just forest up north around it, or you can try and start just climbing over the mountain. But it's probably faster to go around one way or the other.
Not over the mountain. Through the
Most
woods.
of you
might-
don't seem to know how to swim, so I would say the woods probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever is leading the way, give me a survival.
23.
Cool. Do pretty well. While you're walking through, do you hear a bit of grunting and hooting?
Yuck.
You hear like a
Ooh,
You kind of peek through the bushes, and yeah, you see a small pack of owlbear kind of poking through
Knew it.
an old rotting log, looking for
Nah.
food.
Let's not go near them. Everybody shush.
No. Fucking owl bears.
Right.
They finally popped up.
If any mutated fucking things would appear here, it would be an owlbear. That would seem natural, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
No. 100%. Like, I'm all about it.
Yeah.
Long-running D&D campaigns should just have an owlbear encounter.
So you are just in the lushy lush of the jungle. Mark off another day's food.
What are we down to? Like 5 or 6 at this point?
I think 5.
We just ran out of meat rations. Gross rations from here on out.
So it's pretty late at night. It's between 1 and 5 a.m. You guys are starting to get tired.
Quite literally.
Are we though? I thought we slept like midday. We should be getting tired at like.
You've marched twice already. You get
Right.
tired.
Or, like,
you get
take a
tired after
break.
2 marches.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let's take a break, not go to bed.
What would you like to do during this time? You can explore, scout, just keep watch. You could hunt or forage or fish or find water.
I mean, let's try and do some of the standard stuff. I'd rather you not burn like a spell for water, you know?
Yeah. we
It's
can go
a
hunt
level
and get
0
water.
spell. I never use them anyway.
That's
I
cool.
don't know if we really want to explore all that much. Maybe just like the general area. Maybe forage a little bit just to help out with
Okay.
rations.
I'm gonna explore around a little bit.
You tell me what you're doing in this 4-hour chunk.
Let Craig, can we help you gather herbs and thingies for potions on any level?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
I can help
Yeah.
with that.
Craig, either do a survival or a search.
27?
You find enough stuff to make like a general antidote for like common poisons. Whether
Okay.
that's like bad fungus or something that would come from like a spoiled meat. Who's exploring?
Mwah.
Give me a spot.
14.
You see a couple humanoid footprints in some mud.
Are they
So,
headed
like,
in any particular direction, or
You see
just
like a footprint here, and then kind of looking around further, a little ways later, you see another footprint. Just one.
Yeah, I will report when I get back.
5 to 9 a.m. Sun starts coming back up.
I'll keep watch or whatever.
I'll lead the way again. 26.
21 for spot.
You notice basically what would look like a cow or like a bull, but it's got like some thick scales on its like back that like come up to like the crown of its head, kind of a thing. Just like another one of these weird animals that lives here. Like it looks normal except it's got weird attributes. It's really sluggish, and it seems to just kind of like collapse on its front legs for a bit, struggles to stand back up, takes another couple steps, collapses again. It is like right in your path, flops over.
Is it like straight up dying? Can I like?
I mean, you can get closer, you can inspect it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try and like save it or anything like that, but like I don't know, I'm gonna look at it. Does it look afflicted or anything? Obvious sicknesses, stuff like that, you know?
It has a barbed vial sticking out from its side.
Barbed vial.
Barbed vial?
Oh boy.
Like a vial that's in like a metal casing that's barbed, and it's stuck into the side.
Can I like take that? Well, can I take it out of it without it like freaking the fuck out? Or is
Try.
it, like,
I was gonna say,
still
can
moving?
we examine it to see if we think we can get it out without hurting it?
Sure.
Is this thing like dead? You know?
I
Like,
mean, you can give me like a heal check to figure that out. Everyone who's
Why not?
not interacting with the cow, give me a listen.
10 for that heal.
It's still alive.
Hey, you pull it out and I will heal it immediately, like as you pull it out.
Or do your calming thing.
I have a 21 for listen.
I got a 19.
30-20.
You all hear some rustling coming from the same direction this cow came from.
Maybe we shouldn't fuck with the cow and just keep going.
You don't hear it. You guys are focused on the cow.
Alright, ready? 1, 2, you're ready to pull it out, right? 1, 2, 3. I heal it 15, I think. 15 hit points.
All right, yeah, you heal
Where
it.
is it?
You could tell it's been poisoned for sure by something. Even with a -2 intelligence, it's probably whatever was in that vial.
Some scary shit. Okay.
You guys hear some more rustling?
Can we go?
You hear from the rustling. Don't touch it.
I mean, I already have the herb in my hand. I don't know what else to do.
Well, sir, do you have anything more to say than that? Because
Back
it's
up.
a bit late.
Back off and drop it. Don't move. A guy covered in like, dude rubs dirt into his armor to make it not shiny, to blend in better. Also just covered in spikes. Dude with that comes out with a crossbow pointed. He's got some evil looking goggles on, crossbow out, loaded, and kind of like pointing it around you guys like a nervous guy with a gun pointing at a bunch of people.
Do we just come upon hunters?
Yeah, we shouldn't have fucked with this. I don't know why I was. I'm sorry.
No, I think it's a great idea to fuck with this. You poisoned a cow. You don't
Yeah.
need to poison a cow to hunt it.
Do you guys want to call it here for the night?
Indeed, cool.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. You guys made some good progress. I'm glad we didn't get too caught up with giant Godzillas. Which, I mean, would have been fun either way for me. Alright, well,
Zach burns all his spell slots on debuffs.
right.
Hopes for the best. We just got fucked up by ants, boys.